Well, how y'all doing on Monday afternoon, excuse me. It's getting bad when you're retired and you can't tell the difference between morning and afternoon or evening. Well, I can tell the difference from the evening because it's dark, but it doesn't matter. I am out here trying to finish up my little bulkhead walls, cutting these pieces and trying to get those finished up. All this, I didn't have any of this installed, but I got it all done now. I just got to drill the holes tomorrow and drive the rebar down in there to spike it all down. I got to adjust some of it. Keeps moving around on me. I keep bumping it with the machine and knocking it out of kilter. I got one down there I got to fix, sticking out too far. But this, I got this part done halfway down. I got to put another brace or two here. I got to redig the hole and then cut those posts loose and then concrete those in place. I got 4 bags of concrete up there in the porch left. Then I got to start on this. I had this done and I had to dismantle it because I had to drill this hole right here, and we're laying right where the hole's gonna be drilled. So the back side of the bulkhead beam is going to land on the outside of this post right here for the addition. So I'm going to tie those all together after everything's poured and all. But I got all that, so I'm going to go ahead and put it down tomorrow, and then that way I can have that part done, and I can use that beam to attach the post to when I get that set in the concrete, so it'll help steady it until the concrete sets. All this is pretty much done. I'm going to come back in here and backfill this with some more good topsoil. Got a bunch of composted cow manure dumped in there. And I got that tote right there, some in there. I got to get that out. And now I've got to clean all this stuff up. And now I've got to get my big chunk of plastic back there, the bad barrel that I got, and start patching them little holes on all these tanks and get them all done so they're sealed up now that the weather's nice and warm. But I got to go get one more beam to lay down here and get that set. And then I've got to run a set over here tomorrow, same thing. Basically, I've got to come in right here and just make another corner and go over here and dead end to where my posts are going to be. Those telephone poles are over there. They're going to be set on this corner right here, and they'll go up and then taper down on the sides, and then there'll be a rounded section that'll come around. And that's where one of the little small blue tanks, like that one over there, the little 60-gallon nursery tanks that I got. I'll set one of those up because they've got a drain built into them, and set that up about, so far, about 55 inches or so, maybe 59 inches. And then I can make a waterfall. And then this raised bit of soil I've got built up going over towards the tank, that's where the creek is going to be. It's going to be like a little causeway, little small creek where the water will go down, flow down through there. I've got to get some rubber membrane. I've got to try and find some of that that's cheap. And I've got to borrow an excavator or rent one. I'm scared to rent one because right now the economy is so messed up and screwed up. It's probably going to be real expensive. I'm scared to call and ask. But I've got to finish digging the hole for that one. Then I've got 2 more holes to dig for those 2 over there. There's 2 tanks right there together. They're stacked. And then that'll be it for the digging. And then I've got some more beams that's going to go right in there that goes, contains the soil. It's going to be a walkway right between those 2 posts right there with a gate. So I've got to cut those out after I get them all spiked down and anchored down. And then that'll be done. And I'm going to keep working on that tomorrow and Wednesday. And I think we're supposed to start getting some afternoon thunderstorms. But as far as everything else, all this stuff is up and running, so it doesn't need me for anything. The tomato plants are rocking and rolling, and I got a little bit of weeding to do, which I knew I was going to have to do anyways. Pepper plants are doing good. They're a little slow, but of course pepper plants are slow because they're woody. They're a woody plant, and they run at their own pace. And then I've been coming in the mornings when it's cool, getting in here about 6:30 or 7 o'clock and working till about 10, 11 when it starts getting toasty. And I got this side all done and set up, and I got some of it planted. And I was going to plant some peanuts today, but I held off on it. And then mostly I went in there, all that had the pots all sitting in there. I had to empty all those out, and I've got those all sorted, and I've got the soil ready. And I filled up this whole row of pots, and then that three-quarters of a row of that was filled up. So I don't have too many more to go over there. I don't have about maybe a dozen back there in the back, and then I've got to blow those leaves and debris out, and then come in here and get them, get the floor wet, and then mop it and get them stains off of it and get it nice and clean after I get the pots ready, and then get the irrigation line set back up, and this one will be up and running too. And then I've got a bunch of extra pots around the back that I need to get soil to put in those. And I'm just going to set those out right along the backside of this bank right here, and just put whatever I can. I've got all kinds of seeds and stuff, and I'll just get those in there and fill those up and fill them up with groceries. So that's what I've been doing today, and that's what I plan on doing tomorrow and the next day. So I hope y'all have a really good week, and I hope I do too. I will talk to you later. Bye.